So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
On first down, it's Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolf. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
10 to 11. Viking 18.
3rd and long for him here. That one nabbed by Warren. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Escapes the pocket. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul.
Get it. Let's go.
Running it after the penalty. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an applause, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Ready.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Ready.
Richardson on the sneak. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops faith for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's a screen to Benson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Arizona.
So 1st down from the 41. Running back sent in motion. Back to the air, Murray. Got his man, that's Zay Jones. And they bring him down around the 34. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 2nd and 3 now.
Bush. Move.
Throwing again, Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Benson on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Gets him on the in route. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ready,
So it's
break.
good field position for the Colts as they get set first and 10.
Pass. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And this one does not go far. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Ready.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Third and just 2 to go.
Buffalo Cougar 19.
Here he is on 3rd and short. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Now Murray on the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Ryman there to haul it in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Colts going in the dime look. 3rd down, 6 DBs out there.
Green, green, green. Hey. Deuce. 2-1.
Throw here, 3rd down. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Cardinals out for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Richardson. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
60 boxes, 60.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
18, Mustang 19. 18, Rattler, 18,
Richardson on third. He finds its target. That's Taylor. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Taylor. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to it. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Brought down by the 16th pick in this year's NFL draft. Tackle made by Walter Nolan.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll air it out on third. Short pass brought in. And he stops at the 31-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on fourth. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. That finds Pittman, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Richardson to throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And now they face second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Ready? Dragon 60.
To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Murray looking to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Sit. 2-2. Come back, come back.
Murray throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of him.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Biggest. What?
They'll throw 3rd and long. He's got Jones for the completion. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cardinals.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Buys time, rolling right. As the open man downfield. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Now quick to McBride. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he is into the end zone for an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take the lead just before halftime. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's Gould on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Ready? 70, hot 70, hot 70. 19 tight, Warriors 70. Ready?
Back to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. Charging down the middle, and they block it! And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Dortch now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Second and 10 now. Murray to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they offer the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
It's caught by Harrison. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. He's got McBride complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
1st down, Arizona.
1st and 10, Murray. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and a tremendous accuracy come to life.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I'll pick up with 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Brought in left side by Jones. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Abdullah now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hurt. I got it. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
19 Charger. 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Play action with Richardson. He throws a bullet deep to the... That's grabbed inside the 30. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
His drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Josh Sweat making the stop.
He was brought down by Josh Sweat. Brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Dragon 60. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He beams one, deep right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Colts ready for the punt. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
He rolls to his right. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
A give left side to Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for 3rd and very short.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Go on, hurt. Let's go. Hey, shit.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Cardinals football, and they'll start the fourth quarter up by a couple of scores, too. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Trying to run for it with Benson. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Punting unit out now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Rolling from the pistol, Richardson. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Drag. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, Cub 19, Cub 19. Dragon 60.
To the air on 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr., and that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Punt team on the field. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. And that hits and heads out beyond the 45, but short of the 40.
Their own 42-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Pitching it out to Benson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Murray to throw. Forced out to his right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well, I'll say this. If you're willing to chance a throw like that, an early down is where you want to do it. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work out, but you still got time now to try to find something else on the play sheet.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Who you got? Deuce. Two.
Third and long for him here. He's got Jones for the completion. And he has this down to the 34. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I got to just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. Strength, the agility. Not that they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking, and that's how you get those big chunk yard runs.
There's a screen to Benson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sends them back behind the sticks.
Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Easy.
Here's Kyler to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. There'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Here's Gould on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Gould on the return. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Low 18. Get it. Cougar 19. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Now Kyler. On the move, headed right. Nice run across the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Swim.
They give up the gut to Benson. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
All right, here we go. Second down.
2.
Benson once more. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21.
31. Colts 10.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Abdullah now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
Okay,
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Cougar 19.
Here's Richardson. Completed to his running back. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down Colts.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
70. Let's go.
To throw, Richardson. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
19 tight. 9, Cowboy 8, Dragon 60.
Richardson on third. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's first and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Throwing again. Richardson. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 36.
Richardson to throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Brings up second down.
Touchdown! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Here he is on third and short. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road.